Good morning. I just read Ezekiel chapter 46. This chapter, it's continuing talk of sacrifice at this temple, and the prince does a lot of the actual sacrificing. The priests prepare it, and he lists out which animals should be done at which time. And then there's also a sacrifice of a lamb, like a burnt offering. It says you do it daily, every morning. And to me, that is just keeping your daily reverence for God. I mean, God's very personal, but he still wants you to revere him. He's still God. He's not like your mom, you know. And then he talks about the prince, and this is what stood out to me really, was the prince and his inheritance that he gives to his children is supposed to come out of what the prince has. If the prince gives to a servant, he gives to the servant until the day of liberty, which it was some number of years, and at that point, all the possessions, things that someone has borrowed or they're leasing, goes back to the original owner. The Jews didn't keep that law, but they were supposed to. Like a servant would go free at that point. And so God's kind of reinforcing that, but also making sure that the king will have, or that the prince will have possessions, land to give to his offspring, his children. And that way the children never go seeking out from the people. God is very concerned that the people will be taken advantage of. He shows care for his people here. I think God does care about all people. But he specifically wants the prince to be taken care of, so he's still the prince ordained by God. And the prince's children taken care of, but he doesn't want the prince's children to turn greedy and to go after what the people have. I think that'd be a great system. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. That's what I tell my kids. But it shows the care that God has for his people, and I'm thankful for that.